Hey guys, what's up? Waffle here. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to do a little bit of the state of the game. Just a Garden Tower Defense in general, my thoughts, my feelings, what's going on in it. So stay tuned for that. Also, I'm just going to be running through how I've been doing insane back garden. So it's a fun little strategy. I'll chat over it, you can watch, and let's get to it. So the first thing I want to say is behind me is our next update, anime update. Usually they drop these like little banners 2 or 3 days before the event. It's fun that we have a full week to hype up for it. And we have a lot of like teasers for the new units in the background. We actually got the names of the new units too. So we got Cursed Fruit, Cherry Blossom, Strongest Punch Potato. Wait, that's a potato? I thought it was a corn. Oh. Potato. Okay, Strongest Punch Potato. I wonder if DJ Leaf Drop is going to be a unit too. I'm not sure. I'm kind of convinced that he will be. That's exciting. Black Clover and Spider Lily, and I'm guessing these are going to be in an anime crate, which would be awesome. I love anime. I dressed up for it. Let me know what your favorite anime is in the comments below. I've been watching Yu Yu Hakusho with my friend recently, and it is amazing. I've got some others that are more so my favorite, but maybe we could chat in the comments about what we like. But overall, this event looks fun, but it's kind of tying into one of my issues that I'm having right now, and that is just a lot of new units dropping and a lot of just confusion over units in general. I don't mind that they're pushing new units, that's awesome, but with some of the things going on in the game right now, like the quests being... I'm not gonna say they're impossible. Like, okay, we've got 4 people getting this plasma spore now, which is awesome. Easier quests to complete, I guess, now is what they said. So win 10 games, slay 5,000 enemies, and earn 75,000 cash. That's all not too bad, and it looks like they give about twice as much XP now, which is cool. But I just find it weird that they weren't able to, like, get these quests balanced on the first go around. Like, it doesn't seem like that crazy of a thing to do. Tell me if I'm wrong, but all with that and then these new units dropping that aren't really like selling out and are also not really that good. I'm just like a little confused what the devs are doing. The only unit right now that dropped recently and hasn't really sold out, or hadn't really sold out, was the Volt Shade, and I really liked the Volt Shade. I thought it was a really good unit, and I was confused why it wasn't selling out, and I'm seeing kind of something similar with this Astral Bloom, where looking at it, even just looking at it, it looks like it's a fantastic unit. 4,400 DPS, that's like one of the top DPSs in the game. That's crazy. I remember when our Rosebuds dropped and it was sold out by like noon that day, and this guy does, I think, more damage. Yeah, more damage per second than our Rosebuds, and it's still not sold out, which is interesting. Things to think about. It's also, I think, one of the largest ranges in the game, 49, which is crazy. So I'm just a little confused, and I want to hear your thoughts on it. Why hasn't Astral Bloom really sold out as much? Is it because of the price tag, the 150,000 seeds? I don't know. I'm wondering if like some of the more bigger players in the game, people who would buy out 2 or 3 of these at a time, maybe aren't playing as much anymore. I know I haven't been playing, but I have been on vacation. But coming back after vacation, a lot's changed, and it's just a lot. It's a lot of a game right now. It's a lot of a game. But I'm not saying game's dying. I'm saying maybe the devs need to do some things that are different. I'm even just thinking for myself, like the unit of the week, like needing to grind up, what? This would be like 275, maybe like having 300,000 seeds in the bank for each week drop, like it doesn't seem unreasonable. But what is unreasonable is the devs constantly changing these units. I don't mind some tweaks to performance. Like, I feel like the Wrath might have been like a little bit too overpowered, but what I would like is to be able to make a video and have it still be valid about a unit 3 days after it drops. I don't think that's too much to ask. I feel like if they need to tweak units, tweak them a little bit, but man, the things that they're doing to units, I feel just they don't play well for me. It's not a good strategy, because right now I'm in a position that I need to buy every exclusive that drops, and that's fine. I have time to do that, but it doesn't matter if it looks like it's good or it looks like it's bad, because next week they could completely buff it crazy for no reason, or they could nerf one of the great units that drops that week crazy as well. So it's making me very frustrated, especially with recording videos, especially with like new unit drops. I just don't care to like, I mean, I like Gamba. Don't get me wrong, I Gamba'd quite a bit already. Actually, let's do a little bit of Gamba for an Astral Summon. Can I do 2? Yeah, nothing. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna do tiny pulls. Okay, there are my tiny pulls. But I don't really care to do like these unit reviews because A, the units don't have explicit details on what they do. I don't know what kind of information is hiding behind them. There's no reason that the playtesters need to be the ones to tell you how much damage your units are doing or any special buffs they have. We have, where is it? Speed Sprinkler, yes. I know that's one. I know Timekeeper's another one. I'm trying to think of any of the other ones that might have this information. But I know some units, like Speed Sprinkler, has the press the button. There has information. So this unit increases the speed of all units in range. So I'm guessing this changes like the time. We just don't have information on how it changes the speed. Like I was saying, it increases everyone's speed by 12.5. Like it casts it that much faster, or like everyone's going to be casting things that much faster, or maybe it's just giving a single buff, or is it a continuous buff? I don't know how it works, and that just drives me crazy. Like, I want to know how my units work. Like, information on this guy is fine. This one's like one of the few good ones in the game, but even then, it doesn't have the information about like, oh, it resets the wave that you're on. Oh, zero, survival mode, this unit does not, yeah, it doesn't say it resets the wave it's on. Like, I want explicit detail on what the units do and any special buffs they have, anything special. I don't want the community to need to buy them, Gamba if it's good, and then have the devs change it in a week and still not know the full effect of units. I saw over here earlier that the Astral Summons, right? This guy, I heard a few people talking about like it doing like a mystery bonus damage, kind of like Clover would do. And that's great. Tell me! I want to know! I don't want to have to guess! But regardless, it's fine, it's fine. I still enjoy the game, I still enjoy playing it, but I just feel like there's a lot of things that could be done differently on the devs end to make this a more like palatable game, a better game, just a more user-friendly game, giving the actual players a little bit of like cognition in what they're gambling for, what they're playing for, what they're trying to buy, or what they like. Not everyone can play the game like 24/7 like me, or can hire people to do gambling for them. I just want people to be able to use their money. And then like they drop Elemental Bloom, which looks really cool, but is it even that great? Like 2,000 damage is cool, and then 9. Okay, they've got a pretty decent buff, but then again, like why do I need to rely on knowing that it got buffed? Like, drop it right the first time. Like, don't make it in limited stock then and have people have to rush the next week to get 2 units instead of just getting 1 each week. I'm a little tilted, if you can't tell. It's not like I don't have time to do this. It's fine because I do, but I'm just more worried about like people who can only play the game for like a limited amount of time, and they're like, well, is this unit's not good, I'm not going to get it this week, I'm going to work on gambling, and then the next day it's actually a good unit. Let me get my team kit set up. I think this is what I want to do, yeah, and I'll jump into Impossible, and we can talk a little bit more too. I mean, like, I really like Back Garden Classic. I think I said this before in a few videos. I think this is a fantastic map. Devs really did a great job on this. I think the challenge level is excellent. I don't want to see anything easy, basically, when it comes to maps. Honestly, I wish they would like buff those endless maps a little bit so it takes a little bit less time to do them, but I understand keeping it long and keeping it spicy. But getting into this, I will show you what I've been doing recently just to solo the Insane waves. I can't solo Impossible yet. I could definitely solo Insane. You guys saw me guessing last time, can I solo Insane? Yeah, I can. I just forgot how I was doing it. Oh no, I missed a unit. Hold up, we gotta go back to lobby. Something I do need for this is I put in Volt Shade instead of my Ice Buds. That's the issue. I need a good slow, and that's what this is doing. We also have Astral Bloom, which I could have replaced with like Keratotrophy or something big and high DPS regardless, but jumping back in, you do need a slow. You need a slow for the last boss, and the last boss will always spawn out of this front cave, so it goes straight back, so it's the one that takes like the least time to get to its cave, but regardless, it's fine because you're able to slow it down. Okay, getting more into metas and stuff, I've been thinking a lot too. Me and my friend were chatting this morning about metas for Endless, and like maybe the Endless players don't see value in the new unit, so it's not selling out. Maybe people are getting tired of needing to farm up each week for a new unit that's just a Gamba if it's going to stay relevant or not. I'm not sure. Either way, like I know that I'm a little tired of that. That's my biggest complaint right now. I've got nothing else to say on that. I don't. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Another thing I wanted to like address on, and it's not really even like an address on, but I've just been thinking about it a lot. I was online for the admin event Saturday, and what did you guys think about it, the admin abuse event? Did you like it? Did you get anything good from it? It was goofy. It was really goofy. I liked the making everyone's characters bigger. I can throw in some clips here. I was recording on my phone when it was going on, but like I thought it was fun. But I was also expecting them to do something like maybe with the quests or maybe with the sunflowers to make it like, I don't want to say easier for people to get them, but definitely like give us a reward or give us like incentive to be online. I feel like I got like a total of 2,000 seeds the whole time, and like that's not a lot, chat. I got some seeds, I got a few sunflowers, I got to watch the mods be goofy, which was definitely scripted. I don't know, it felt kind of weird. Something about the game is they're very skimpy with giving away seeds. Have you guys noticed that? Like, oh man, it feels like kind of an insult when they're giving away like, oh, here's a code and you get, I don't know, like 100 seeds. Like granted, the new seeds, oh, I'll put the new codes on screen in a second, whenever I get a second. They're giving like, I don't know, 750, but even then, like that's just so nothing. Like you get what, 2 Gamba pools out of that? It doesn't feel like they're respecting the player base's time or like really giving back to the community at all. I think that's something that really kind of irks me recently as well. Patronizing, I guess that would be the word I could use. The rewards that you're getting from those codes, from the admin abuse event, they just like pale in comparison to actually just playing the game right now. Maybe it's because I'm a decently skill-capped player. I'm not at the skill ceiling yet. There's obviously like players that have much better units than me. I'm lacking quite a lot in my kit. Like I can't be insane on my own yet, which is no, not insane. I can't be impossible on my own yet, which is one thing in itself to worry about, I know. But even then, I don't know. Do you guys see value in even punching in the codes anymore? Because I rarely have been. I wish the devs would be a little bit more rewarding to the player base, I guess. Players who are online for launch, like I was so excited for the admin abuse event because of that, because I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be hype, this is gonna be awesome, but it just turned into something kind of like goofy and weird, and I guess like you did have the potential to get good units from the crates that they were giving away, but I don't know, chat. I want to hear your opinions. Like I said, I need a discussion video every week or so because I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of opinions and maybe too many for everyone else, but I know I'm thinking about this stuff a lot, so maybe someone else is, and I'm curious to hear what you guys are thinking. Additionally, here's what I've been doing. I mean, like you can see it, I'll play through again, but it's basically the same as what I've been doing for my other playthroughs. Oh, did I choose impossible? Oh my god. Brother! What the heck? Okay, well we have to do this again, and then I'll give you like a full tutorial on my insane playthrough strategy now that you've listened to me yap for so long. Alright, we're not gonna live through these spiders. I thought I chose insane. I'm like, man, this is going too smoothly. This is so easy. I didn't even have to struggle at all. And then I saw the spider queens come out of the left door, and I'm like, my whole world exploded. Okay, that's not the strategy for insane. Oh no, that's not the strategy for impossible. That's my strategy for insane. And let's just record real quick me going through insane solo. You can see what I'm doing. You can tell me what you've been doing for team comps. I had a friend gift me Beehive recently. I'm addicted to Garden Tower Defense. Thank you so much. Here's your shout out that I've been promising you. They also gifted me one of the golden units from, and it's the last golden unit from the Sunflower event, so thank you very much for that as well. And like I said, I would love to make a video on it if I didn't think that they'd change it in like 2 minutes. Like I don't want to make a video on things that I think like the devs are gonna change in like 30 seconds. I want my videos to be like long-lasting information, things that you can like actually benefit from. But just making these unit showcase videos the day after they release, because I haven't seen the devs actually let us have the unit that we're showcasing for more than a week before they start changing it. Let me know if I'm missing one, but I can't remember one from like the recent history that they haven't just completely changed. So anyway, since we're doing insane now instead of impossible, you start with a lawnmower, or I use rolling log now because it's a little bit cheaper and I only really need to use one anyway. Then I can save up a little bit more money to lay this first raft here in the center, and then I'm just going to start going around and laying rafts at each one of these gates. That way when the dragons attack, you will be ready and your forces will be armed. After I do that, then I start laying down my beehives. I think you can replace beehive with like carrot atrocity or anything else really high damage. Like, it's, to my knowledge, 2,000 damage per second. Wait, it doesn't even have a damage. Wait, brother, this doesn't even have a DPS. Anyway, oh, okay, so 2,000 damage. First attack of 5, 1,000. We have multiple bees though. I think beehive is like marginally better than, Earth Dragon, but don't quote me on that. Listen, I swear I can do insane, guys. I swear I can do it, okay? It's not an issue of doing it, it's an issue of yapping while I do it. Let's try again. I'll try to focus. I'll speed it up. Maybe I'll do a voiceover and you guys can watch, but like actually chatting through this. We're laying down a rolling log here. We're laying it down on the right-hand side because when you lay things on the right-hand side, they'll follow through and go to the left spawner. So we lay that down, it's going to hit all these guys rolling through, it's going to go over to the left spawner, and bam, it hits them. I have enough to lay down my first raffle useless, so they're laying down there in the center, so that way anyone who comes through is going to pass through it. Now, I'm not going to forget to do what I need to do next. What I forgot to do, one really strong enemy comes out here, so I like to either start here or over here, but I usually just work in a like counterclockwise formation, laying down my rafts, that way I remember where I laid them last. So once I get enough money, I will lay down a raft right here. We just have to wait. We have to be patient. Look at that bug. Crawling to their death. They don't even know. Homie doesn't even know. I think I'll lay it down over here. Just because that got me last time, I don't want to get distracted and forget. But yeah, I mean, we can also do a little bit of a current state of Astral Bloom showcase right now, since we've got a little bit of time. Astral Bloom starts at 215 DPS damage per second, which is excellent. We can lay down 2 of this unit, and you can max them out at 4,400 damage per second, which, once again, excellent. Excellent, sir. I really like the design, it's really pretty. Honestly, it's kind of keeping in line with like those pyro petals and just like petals in general. I feel like we've only really been able to get 2 or so. I'm just gonna lay that down there so it attacks him. Then I don't have to stress it. And then I'm gonna start getting my beehives down. What else about Astral Bloom? Yeah, 6 burst window, which, like I said before, fantastic. I love to see that. That is just so yummy. Alright, getting some more of these beehives down. It's got a range of 49. I said at the beginning of the video, I think that's the highest range I've seen in the game. Have you seen a higher range? Am I crazy? Maybe like a support unit has higher range, but not to my like immediate knowledge that I'm remembering. It seems like it's just 49. 49, that's crazy. That's higher than Rosebeam, and I remember Rosebeam was absolutely cracked. I mean, I guess these spawners have a higher range if you're counting them. I guess I can count them if I want to, but I wasn't planning on it. Let's see. Can I level one of these up? Oh no, oh no. Guys, I'm just gonna not talk. I'm just gonna record and post. I'm just gonna post voice record. So give me a second, and then I will be back. Alright, and I am back in post and doing a voiceover. Starting exactly like I showed you 3 times in a row, laying down a rolling log to the right, then rolling down my rafts, and then just following through. But something that I do differently in this playthrough is I level up my units. I focus on laying down my units. I don't dilly-dally and yap the entire time. While we're doing this little post voice in, I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, my husband, for giving me his Shure. Thank you very much, husband. Now my audio might not sound like I'm talking out about now my audio might not sound like I'm talking out of a toaster. I'm leaving that in. I was using the Wave 3 for quite a while. And it worked fine, but husband let me use his, so why not? Alright, back to the video. Okay, I can come back in now. I've locked the heck in. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we are back. I actually got my units leveled up this time instead of heckin' yapping, but I can slow it down for a second and we can just watch how these guys buzz through. It'd be nice to lay down things a little faster, but I mean, playing solo, I can only do so much. It's not crazy. So like I was saying, a few times in my past losses, the final boss spawns over here. There we go. And we want to have units waiting and ready for them over here. It's a nice spider queen. I've got all my three— oh no! Oh no! Dude, recording is not my strong suit when I'm playing games. Like, I forget so much. I literally am kind of hopeless. I just absolutely ditzy when I'm recording and chatting. Absolutely wild. Okay, I wonder if that'll be enough. Regardless, I can usually get him. Ugh. It should be fine. It should be fine. We didn't lose that much time. But you want to get your ice buds out, leveled up to level 5. Ice buds have the fastest or hardest slow in the game. It's 40%, whereas I think Oonga Boonga has 20%, and then the Trio Flower has maybe 30%. Regardless, it's worth your time getting them leveled up. I'm just going to keep these all in range of my high DPS units until— honestly, I don't think I need to go at 1x speed, but until they're just about out of range, then I'm going to start moving them out of the way. So I'm going to move this guy over here, I'm going to move this one and this one at the same time. Holding shift means you can fast place things, so that is good. Then I'm going to start moving my rose beams. And I've got to be really careful when I'm recording. You might have seen me like yapping about always try to use your keybinds, but I know some of my keybinds are right now, they're toggled to my OBS, so I'm unable to like use my keybinds. Is another reason that I'm playing a little goofy sometimes, chat. Alright, let's see, the spider queen should be taken down now, and yeah, that's just how I've been doing Impossible by myself. I feel like the seeds are like a little bit better if I'm doing— no, Impossible, sorry, Insane. That's how I've been doing Insane by myself, and I feel like Insane, the seeds are a little bit better than me just losing Impossible, but it was a little bit too high skill ceiling for doing it in the car, on my phone, etc. And that's 7 minutes with taking my time and turning it down to 1x speed at the end. Alright guys, we're back. We've finished Insane somehow while yapping. I'm barely impressed by myself, but I'm excited for the anime event. I really am. I really like this game. I don't mean to be so negative in this video. There's just a lot of things coming out recently that have been kind of irking me. And I mean, like, rightfully so. I think, like, you should be able to express your opinions, a little bit of distaste for things, want to see things improved upon, and it's fine if they're not immediately. Like, they have time, they can work on these things. I know it's not, like, super easy to completely redo your entire index for the game. I'm asking a lot, but it's just stuff that I have been coming to expect of my games recently, and I just hold it up to expectations. I really like the game, I really want to see it thrive, and I really don't want to see it fall off. So calling out things out like insane units not really selling out, like Earth Dragon, it took forever for Earth Dragon to sell out. And to be fair, maybe that was a bit of placement. Maybe people were buying the cheaper unit first and then running over there saying, oh, I don't have enough coins, time to go farm. Could have been something like that. But yeah, I don't know, like, there's no reason to me that a 4,400 DPS unit isn't selling out, so I just feel like that's a sign that the devs need to, like, maybe rethink how they're doing their drops, rethink how they're— I feel like maybe there's a bit of a content overload too right now. I really like how the content trickle has been in the game, so that's something to consider. I don't know though, I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. I look forward to hearing it, and in the next one, I'll see you guys. Bye.